Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. In this presentation, we are addressing the diagnostic trouble code DTC P2646, which indicates a low voltage condition in the rocker arm oil pressure switch circuit of the Honda CRV models from 2017 to 2022. The rocker arm oil pressure switch plays a crucial role in the vehicle's VTEC system, which controls variable valve timing for improved engine performance and efficiency. If the rocker arm oil pressure switch detects insufficient oil pressure, it may affect the vehicle's engine performance. Understanding the implications of this code will assist in effective troubleshooting and repair. This guide is aimed at mechanics and technicians who wish to resolve issues relating to this specific DTC and understand the associated components involved in the system. The error associated with DTC P2646 refers specifically to the rocker arm oil pressure switch, which is integral to the engine's variable valve timing and lift electronic control, or VTEC system. This switch monitors oil pressure to determine whether enough pressure is present to allow the VTEC system to operate correctly. Typically, the rocker arm oil pressure switch is located near the engine head, functioning to maintain optimum oil flow for activating the rocker arms. When the voltage in this circuit is lower than acceptable thresholds, it triggers the DTC P2646, indicating a potential malfunction. Specifically, the system may fail to engage VTEC, leading to compromised engine performance, especially during acceleration. Correct diagnosis of this issue is vital to ensure the engine performs as intended. Addressing the possible causes for DTC P2646 is essential for effective troubleshooting. A low engine oil level can prevent sufficient oil pressure from being achieved, which may trigger this code. Consequently, checking the oil level should always be the first step. If the oil level is adequate, the next possibility is a faulty rocker arm oil pressure switch itself, which could be malfunctioning and not providing the correct readings. Another potential cause is a shorted wire within the variable torque management or VTM line, impacting electrical connections and signal transmission. Each of these factors should be thoroughly evaluated in conjunction with the diagnostic test results to locate and remedy the root cause of the issue. Recognizing the symptoms related to DTC P2646 is crucial for diagnosing the problem effectively. One noticeable symptom is a reduction in engine performance, particularly during acceleration, which may be due to the VTEC system not engaging correctly. Drivers may experience a lack of responsiveness from the engine, leading to a less enjoyable driving experience. Additionally, if the rocker arm oil pressure switch is not functioning optimally, the vehicle may display the check engine light on the dashboard. This light serves as an alert for the driver, indicating that the engine management system has detected an issue that requires attention. Together, these symptoms can provide insight into the nature of the problem and indicate that further diagnosis is required. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P2646 involves checking the engine oil level, as insufficient oil can lead to low pressure and trigger the DTC. The oil level should be checked using the dipstick to ensure it falls within the manufacturer's specifications. If the oil level is found to be low, it must be filled to the appropriate level before proceeding to the next steps. This adjustment is crucial, as having optimal oil levels is necessary for the proper functioning of the rocker arm oil pressure switch and the overall VTEC system. If the oil level is adequate, you can proceed to the next step to further diagnose the issue. After ensuring the oil level is correct, the next step involves verifying the problem using the Honda Diagnostic System, or HDS. First, ensure the vehicle is in the on mode, allowing access to the vehicle's onboard diagnostic capabilities. During this process, you'll clear the recorded DTC from the system using HDS to reset the vehicle's diagnostics. Following that, perform the VTEC test located in the inspection menu of the HDS. This test will help determine whether the system can operate under normal conditions. If the results indicate that the failure is intermittent, check for poor connections and loose terminals at the rocker arm oil pressure switch and the powertrain control module, or PCM. However, if the failure persists, proceed to the next troubleshooting step for detailed inspections. In this step, the objective is to identify the possible failure area by examining the rocker arm oil pressure switch circuitry. Begin by turning the vehicle to off mode to ensure safety during the inspection. Disconnect the rocker arm oil pressure switch 2P connector to isolate the switch and prevent parasitic drain or misreading during diagnostic testing. Then, switch the vehicle back to on mode and use the HDS to check specific parameters, particularly the VTEC pressure switch status. This will aid in confirming whether the current conditions correspond with the expected thresholds. If they do, proceed to the subsequent troubleshooting step. If not, continue on to the next step for deeper analysis. The fourth step in troubleshooting involves performing a thorough inspection of the VTEC system oil pressure. Begin by turning the vehicle's ignition to off mode for safety, and then carefully remove the rocker arm oil pressure switch. Attach the special tools, specifically the oil pressure gauge adapter, to enable accurate pressure readings. After the gauge is properly set, reconnect the 2P connector to the rocker arm oil pressure switch and start the engine. During this process, execute the VTEC test again using HDS to monitor if the oil pressure meets or exceeds 392 kilopascal, which is approximately 56.9 psi. If the oil pressure is sufficient, replace the rocker arm oil pressure switch as the next step. However, if the pressure does not reach this threshold, the fault may lie within the VTEC system or the rocker arm oil control valve. The final troubleshooting step focuses on verifying the integrity of the wiring within the VTM line to locate possible shorts. Start by turning the vehicle ignition to off mode to ensure all circuits are safe to work with. Using the Honda Diagnostics System, or HDS, jump the SCS line and allow it to sit for over a minute. Disconnect the PCM connector B, which houses multiple pins, and check for specific continuity between designated test points. No. 21 on the PCM connector and body ground. If continuity is confirmed, a short exists in the VTM wire, necessitating repairs between the rocker arm oil pressure switch and the PCM. If no continuity is found, then the VTM wiring is functioning well, and you will need to consult additional service information related to DTC P2646 or consider substituting a known good PCM for further investigation. Upon completing the necessary repairs or replacements, it is imperative to verify the effectiveness of the service performed. Reconnect the diagnostic tools and use the Honda Diagnostic System to recheck for the presence of DTC P2646 or any related codes. A successful repair would show no DTCs and a clear history of proper performance from the rocker arm oil pressure switch and VTEC system. Additionally, confirm that engine performance has improved, ensuring proper engagement of VTEC under various driving conditions. Monitoring the engine's behavior during a test drive can provide final confirmation that the issue has been successfully resolved, safeguarding against potential future occurrences. To prevent future occurrences of DTC P2646, adopting a proactive maintenance routine is highly recommended. Regular oil changes following the manufacturer's specifications help ensure adequate lubrication, maintaining optimal oil pressure for the rocker arm oil pressure switch function. Additionally, Routinely inspecting wiring and connectors associated with the VTEC system can help identify signs of wear, fraying, or corrosion that could otherwise lead to electrical faults. Watching for changes in engine performance and responsiveness can also serve as an early warning system. Any anomalies should prompt immediate inspection. Implementing these preventive measures can contribute to the longevity of the vehicle's engine system while minimizing the chances of encountering P2646 in the future. In summary, understanding DTC P2646 and its implications for the Honda CRV's performance is vital for timely resolution of potential issues. Following a structured approach to troubleshooting, from checking oil levels to examining electrical integrity, can effectively identify and rectify the underlying problem. The importance of maintaining proper engine oil levels and regularly checking associated wiring cannot be overstated. These actions are crucial for preventing recurrence of the DTC. By implementing targeted preventive maintenance strategies, vehicle owners can ensure the long-term efficiency and functionality of their VTEC system. This structured troubleshooting guide serves as a comprehensive resource for mechanics and technicians aiming to address and resolve DTC P2646 effectively. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.